Hey babies, welcome to my channel, Donna P. Howard. Recently I was asked how can I afford to go to Vegas for 2 weeks. Well, first of all, I don't travel by myself. I have a friend and we travel together. And she's good at booking airlines tickets. So during the winter months, she watches the site, and then when the tickets are cheap, she'll say, okay, well, we need to get our tickets. So we'll pay for our tickets earlier on. So we'll get our tickets like March, and it'll be for our summer travel. And that's so much cheaper that way than to wait until a month or a week before. When it comes to the hotels, for 2023, I was just a guest along with my friend. So when I got there, I signed up for an MGM Rewards card. And it tracks what you do. But being everything was in her name, whenever I played the slot machines, I take my card, stick it in, and it would track if I win some money, if I lose some money. So by the time I got back in 2023, I started receiving offers to come back to Vegas. Well, I know I'm not coming back until next year. Okay, cool. So this year, 2024, I got an offer for 4 nights free. And so did my friend. But she had her heart set on where she wanted to stay. So she paid for 1 night and got 3 nights free. That was cool. Then we picked another place, and I used the 4 nights free, and I paid for 5 nights. But this was not a 5-star hotel, so it wasn't expensive. So when they charge you for your nights, they charge you the total of whatever your rooms is plus incidental fee. So you have to put a deposit with it. So the total of my rooms came up to $200 and something, and I had to put a $200 deposit. So that made it $400 and something. But as long as we don't damage nothing or destroy nothing, I got my $200 back. So that was cool. Now, when we got to the hotel and I registered to get in, they gave us a key card to go in the elevator to go to our rooms. Well, when we got to the elevator, the key card didn't work. So I went back to the front desk and they gave me a $50 credit. So along with my 4 nights free, I got $100 in food credit and $60 in free pay. So what we do when we travel, when my friend gets money for food credit, we eat off of her food credit when we're at the hotel she's booking. And then when it's my turn, we eat off the food credit that I get, and I play my free play. I also sign up for myVegas, which is an app that goes on the phone for both Android and Apple. And all you have to do is log in every day. And if you log in every day, you get points. If you hook it to your Facebook account, you get emails where you can click on the link of the email and you get points. And then when you click on the link of the email and get points, it opens up other parts of that email and you can get more points. And those points go towards the myVegas app also, as long as you hooked up your myVegas app to Facebook when you first uploaded it to your phone. And then there's other casino game slots that are hooked up to myVegas, and you can click on those and get points too. And so the points go towards your activities. Like I showed y'all a video of the shark reef. Well, that came off of the app. I had enough points to cash out, and it was supposed to be 50% off for 2 tickets, but we wound up going free, so it was cool. Anywho, how I save for a trip to Vegas or anywhere else is I look at my income and all the programs that I have. So I have my income, which is disability. And I have Belmont, which is a subsidiary. So it pays most of my rent and I pay 30%. So the money that I was paying when I lived in the house before I moved here, I was paying towards gas bill and light bill, although I had them both on the budget plan. So I figured out, okay, how much was I paying? I take that amount of money and I put it in my credit union every month. And then I'm also in a high blood pressure study that is like a year. So I know how much money I'm going to get for that. So every time I go for a visit, they pay me $100 for each visit. So when I get paid for it, you don't get paid right then and there. You go to the visit, they do what they gonna do. They take some blood pressures, they take some urine, they take some blood sometime or whatever. And then you go home. When I get that check in the mail, I take that check and I put it in my credit union. So I'm taking my high blood pressure study checks and putting it towards my credit union. I take my some money that I would have paid in utility bills and I put that towards my savings for my credit union. And then I also do little medical studies that don't pay as much as the high blood pressure study throughout the year. And when I go do those, sometimes it's $15 an hour, sometimes it's $50, sometimes it's $75. It depends on what they're paying. Sometimes it's $90 or whatever. It'd be a variety of amounts. So sometimes I'll take a piece of that and put it towards my savings. And then I'm a very frugal shopper. I use coupons. I scan my receipts to apps and cash out for gift cards and stuff. So I save that way. And then I cash in bottles and cans and stuff. And I take that money and I put it towards my savings. I use that for my savings at home as like an emergency fund. And yes, I did spend my emergency fund that I had this year when I went to Vegas. So I'm going to replace that money that I had in there and continue to add to it. I add like $20 a month to it every month. And then that's cool too. So I use a lot of different ways of saving throughout my life to be able to travel and get discounts and stay in Vegas or wherever I'm going to stay at. So when I go, I take my stamps with me. I use that when I go to like the drugstores or when I go to a gas station store. I'll pick up some food that way. Yes, we're using our incidentals and we're eating at hotels, but sometimes we got to pay to eat. So if I could use my stamps to eat some days, that's fine. And I still use cash to eat other days. I also shop at Walgreens. So anytime I shop at Walgreens, whether with coupons or without, using my OTC or whatever I'm buying, I earn points. So I use those points for some of the things that we need in our hotel room. Because like this year when we went, we didn't like the scent of the lotion or the body wash. So I used my Walgreens and I bought disinfectant wipes and disinfectant and body wash and you know, different things that we would need through our stay in Vegas. So that helps because when it's time to add up that order, you add it up, and I use some of my points. Or if I can cover the whole order with points, I use the points, and then I pay the difference in cash. So that's another way of saving. Because when you go to Vegas, it's very, very hot there, and you need water on the regular. So between the points from Walgreens and the food stamps, I get the water. So we have water every day, or multiple times every day. So that's how I work towards saving for my trip, and it makes it much easier. Once I put it in my credit union, I don't bother it no more. And then this year when we went, we signed up for different casinos. Everybody has their own different rewards card, and then they'll send you offers on hotel stays and coming in there to gamble in their facility and stuff. So if you know you like to travel and you know you like to go out and gamble, or you like to or you have to buy food or whatever, just think of different ways you can put things together and be able to have an affordable trip without breaking the bank. This way, I will be traveling always. I'm not saying I'm going to always be going to Vegas, but these are the ways that I'm going to incorporate in my life to always be able to travel at a more affordable way. So by being frugal and not, I spend money here in Buffalo all the time, but I save money too. So if I say I'm going to put this aside and I'm going to put it there for my travel, I put it to the side and I don't think about it no more. When I say to the side, to the credit union. When I put it in the credit union, I don't think about it no more until it's time for me to travel. And then I also pay extra on my phone and internet bill. My bill might be, I don't know, let's say it's $75. And here it is, time to pay them. I give them $150. I used to wait until the payment date, but I don't even do that no more. When I get my income, I just chop out $150 towards that bill. So like, it's fall now. It's October. So we got October, November, December. Okay, November we got Thanksgiving. All you doing is getting some food together. So you ain't gonna worry about that, maybe about it. Christmas, same thing. All you gonna do is get some food together, buy some presents, and maybe get a bottle. So that's not really gonna cost me much. Plus I do the polls. You know, I work the polls. So that's an income. I find all kinds of non-taxable income to be able to help me with gifts, with travel, and everything else. And by paying my bills early, like I say, and put that $150 towards my internet bill every month, it's some months out the year I don't pay my internet bill. So by paying $150, if my bill is $75, that really covers 2 months. I don't pay an internet bill in May because it's Mother's Day and my birthday. I'm going to keep my money in my pocket. June is my son's birthday and his wedding anniversary. I'm going to keep my money in my pocket. And Christmas, I'm not going to pay no internet bill. So the rest of the month, if I'm steady putting $150 on my bill, I have credit on my bill, and in the month that I decide to go travel, I'm not paying no bill that month either. So I still have the bill paid because the money is already on my account. And I still got spending money because whatever I put in my credit union, once I pay for the plane ticket and hotel fee, then the rest of the money is my spending money when I go out of town. That's how I do it. It makes it so much easier. It's just budgeting. Budgeting every month. Instead of always taking my money and say, okay, I got my income and I done paid these bills and I done put this money in the bank. Okay, I'm going to just throw the rest of my money up. No, I don't throw the rest of my money up. I'm going to keep out a couple dollars for me, but the rest is going to credit union because I would rather travel. And in the wintertime, I ain't going nowhere in Buffalo, especially when it gets icy out because I'm not good on the ice. So I'm just trying to show you what I do to save money for a trip, to make it easier on me. I don't want to have to worry about how I'm going to save up $2,000 or how I'm going to save up $3,000 to go on a trip or how I'm going to save up $1,000 to go on a trip when I could just take it out each month and just sacrifice. So I'm sacrificing my medical study check. Instead of going out spending it, I'm putting it to the side for a trip. And then if I can go on a trip once a year, twice a year, I'm doing good. This year, 2024, I went traveling twice this year. So I can't get upset. I had spending money like I wanted on both trips. I was able to do whatever I wanted to do. I had fun. I enjoyed myself to the fullest. And that's what I plan on doing for any other trip. So if you want to be able to go on trips, let's work on a plan for you to go on a trip. If you have any questions, let me know. I will do my best to answer them. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you always know when I'm uploading. Give me a thumbs up. Share my videos with your family and friends. And leave me a comment. You know I love interacting with you. Until next time, I'll see you later.